In this practice, let's learn how to use our time in the best way at workplace. Time and energy are two finite resources that we have. The only difference between these two is we can still get back the energy, but the time once invested or spent or lost can never be gained back. So let's learn how to practice time management and make the best use of time at our workplace. Step 1. Before you start your day, think of the available resource you have in terms of the time. The available time is going to be used to do certain things, certain tasks. So it's better we divide and plan your time ahead. Think of all the tasks you are supposed to be doing today. Step 2 is a little mind trick. Think of a task that you know it's going to take about 5 minutes. Assign 7 minutes to this task. And when you finish this task in 5 minutes, you are likely to have a sense of overachievement. It feels good. Now, when you start to feel good about something, you start to find the source of that goodness. In this case, that goodness came from overachieving a task or doing something in the defined time limit. Now you're going to continue doing that in the rest of the task that you are supposed to be doing today. Many airlines use this trick. They will always announce time more than what will actually be required to reach to a destination. So if it's a 45 minutes flight, they'll always announce that it'll take about 1 hour. And when they reach in 45 minutes, there is a sense of achievement. And it makes the customers feel happy and good about the services. That's what you are going to do with your own mind. Step 2 is very important and very effective. When you have a list of things to do, do not write down all the things that you are supposed to be doing today. Instead, write one thing that you're doing now, because now is all that matters. Once you are done with that task, you move on to the next one. And that way your mind does not feel a baggage. There is no list of lined up things that you need to be doing. Step 3 is again very important. When you start to do things, pick up something that's easy to do. Something that you know will only take about a few minutes. Of course, if you need to deliver things on priority, you always have to do them first. But by picking up a small task, you are actually activating your mind. Once you finish that task, there is one thing that's off the list. Now you feel a sense of accomplishment and it feels good to accomplish something. Again, the same principle applies here. When you feel good about something, you start to seek the source of it. You're likely to keep repeating that. So now you will move on to the next task with some accomplishment in your mind. It could be as easy as cleaning up your desk. It's also important to be mindful of that you should be doing one task at a time. It's kind of counterintuitive from what we are supposed to be doing at work. Everyone wants you to multitask and deliver multiple things at a time. But the quality of work that you can deliver comes from when you are mindfully invested into something. And that introduces a concept of flow, which we'll talk about in a different practice. The last step here is when you do not have anything to do, when you are done with your task or you've got nothing else to do. There is never enough learning. You can learn so much about other people's work, or you can find out other resources over the internet. The idea is to keep making yourself better at something. Learning never goes waste, even if you learn a small task. Think of this time being invested in something that has a return.